All right, boys, today we are playing Five Nights at Biden's again.
Why do you sound as if it is not a good thing, huh?
Maybe because this game is scary, and it portrays Donald in a bad way.
You guys are wussies. I'm enjoying this game.
You don't even know what episode this is, right, George?
Nothing new? Let's just head straight in.
What does Elon have to say this time?
Buy Dogecoin and invest in Tesla.
The man had a vision and tried to achieve it, so don't make fun of him for not achieving it.
Well, maybe he actually has something new this time.
We have to listen to him either way.
Hello? Hey, welcome to another night at the White House. I got some funny news to tell you. Apparently, the person who was doing the day shift forgot to completely recharge the battery of the building before your shift began. Funny, right? Anyways, I'm sure you'll do fine. Just make sure to watch your battery level. You don't want to run out of power in this place. Have a good night, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Go buy some Dogecoin. Also, just a quick reminder, a blue check on Twitter can be bought for only $8 a month. Cheap, right?
To be honest, he had me in the first half. I actually did think that he won't say Doge bullshit.
Hold on. How do you forget to completely fill up a battery?
It must have been you who did it.
It is not time to crack jokes. We barely have enough when it is 100%. How are we going to make it on only 70? It is even 68% already.
Well, the plan is simple. Don't check cams unless you hear Obama's sound cue, and you can even play it risky and only check cams every other sound cue, and only check cams every once in a while to rewind Joe's track. And of course, check on Trump if you see the little red danger mark thingy.
And for f***'s sake, I was just about to say not to flash check, goddammit. It is literally useless.
Yeah, Joe has a point. We are already at 65%.
But he is right outside. I will flash check one more time.
Don't, goddammit, Barack. Why do you have to be so anxious all of the fricking time? Just don't come crying for help once you lose this game to running out of fricking power.
We will be absolutely fine, Joe. Just don't worry about it. We are experts.
Experts at shit.
What are you an expert in?
That is absolutely right. Nothing. Besides sleeping and children, of course.
Check Joe's track.
We have a ton of time. What is worrying me is Obama sitting right outside our door.
Oh, there he is.
Do you see how important it is to keep on flash checking, Joe?
Are you going to close the door?
Wait a sec. We have to conserve power the best we can, so we can wait for him just a little bit before closing the door, which will save us power.
Or we just frickin' die. How does that save power anyways?
By stalling until the last second and then closing the door, he restarts his cycle later, which means he will need more time for each single cycle, which means he will do less cycles, which means that we won't need to close the door as much, so we save power. If we just close the door once we saw him, he will start his next cycle earlier, which will give him more time for more cyclists.
Have you been missing out on your English classes or what? Why do you speak like an absolute degenerate?
Watch out. Trump is doing something, and make sure you don't miss the shock this time.
When have I missed a shock in my entire life, huh, Joe?
A few days ago?
As Donald once said, this is the fake media.
There is the sound cue. Check cams.
This is not like the past nights, Donald. We are already at 49% and it is only 2 a.m. I will risk it for the biscuit and wait for the second sound cue.
Just check cams, Barack. It is not worth it. You also need to rewind Biden's track, and you flash-checked anyways. This night is far gone.
No, there is quite a bit until we need to rewind Biden's track, and Obama will be here at any moment.
Check it. God damn it.
Well, there goes another 1% of our power. Someone should fire that idiot who forgot to fill the power up.
Just as I've said, we've got plenty of time for Biden's track. But why the hell is it taking way more time than usual to get rewound?
As the week progresses, everything gets longer.
Joe, what the absolute frick do you mean by that?
Things like the track gets longer to be rewound and stuff like that.
Is anyone else wondering why the hell is Camo 5 disconnected? What if Obama is there?
Obama isn't there. He is right here.
Are you going to stick to the negative 999 IQ play that you did last time?
Yes, sir. It is working, so why are you complaining?
Did you just call me sir? Let's not get sidetracked. I am complaining because it is high risk, low value. How do you even know that the amount of cycles that he does per night is not fixed?
Joe has one hell of a point, even though that tactic still has another point, which is to minimize the amount of time the door has to be closed.
Don't forget Biden's track.
We still have a lot of time, and I don't want to waste power on checking cams.
So you waste power on flash checking the door?
Joe, can you stop pointing out every time he flash checks the door? And for some reason, that got me thinking about the minigame at the end of this night. We already played as Trump, Biden, and Obama, so who will be playing as this time?
We will be playing as me.
But you are not in the game.
What the heck? I am the first president of the 21st century. Of course I am in a game about the presidents. You said that you have watched a full walkthrough of the game, right, Donald? Who do we play, as in the mini-game at the end of this night?
First of all, Obama did a move, and somehow you are both right. You play as a nobody, a.k.a. George.
Looking at how slow the track gets used, we can assume that we will only need one more rewind during this night. So you can chill and stop wasting power on checking cams or flash checking the doors.
You know, Joe, you only make me want to flash check just in case.
You're an asshole for that.
My Trumpy senses are telling me that Trump is about to do something.
Holy shit, is that an actual thing?
Yes, of course it is. What did you think? That I am an average Joe Schmo walking down the streets? No, I have my my Trumpy senses everywhere I go.
Nah, you just anticipated it because he didn't do anything for a while, so it was obvious that he was about to do something.
Hold on, I need to make sure I time this correctly.
That was a close one.
It is not over yet. I need to time the opening of the door correctly, too.
There is no timing of opening the door, you buffoon. You open it once he plays his sound cue.
And there you go, wasting another % for absolutely no fricking reason at all. Is flash checking your dope, Barack? Is it what gets you your high?
You literally sound like the overly raised white kid who grew up afraid of saying damn or he will get no cookies.
Dang, how did you know that?
It's simple. You sound like one.
It is starting to get quiet. Let me get my high, as Joe said.
Trump is doing something with the electrical shit.
Why don't they just remove Trump from the game entirely? He is too easy to make the game any harder or any funner, but he is just annoying.
But there is something that you have forgotten about. A single flash takes almost 1 entire % of the power.
Joe, why do you care about every single bit of power as if it was a 9-year-old? What?
That joke was so lame it left all of us speechless.
Obama was very close. Flash check the right door.
Before you say anything, Joe, we are already at 4 a.m. We only need to survive for less than 2 more hours, and we have 17%, which is plenty.
Well, 1 more hour.
Is it just me, or does time move faster than real life in this game?
No, time moves slower, but because you are focused and you are enjoying the game, time feels faster.
Ain't no way it has been 5 hours since we started playing.
George doesn't think of hours as minutes, which kind of makes sense, to be honest. But anyways, an hour in the game lasts around 90 seconds. So Donald thought what you meant was, is a minute in the game, aka an in-game hour, as long as a minute IRL, which is no.
Why the hell do you speak so slow? I need Subway Surfers gameplay to listen to you.
We almost forgot to rewind Biden's track.
I mean, should we even bother? It will last for the rest of the night.
Careful, though. We are at 9% only. There might be less than a minute left, but it is still losable.
So should I just keep on flash checking instead of checking cams? Would that consume less power?
I think Joe is exaggerating. No way we run out of power anytime soon. There is about 30 seconds left on the game.
And look, Obama is on his computer, so we pretty much won already.
But should I flash check, though, just in case?
Check Biden's track. Let's make sure that it is going at the pace that we anticipated.
It is going at an even slower pace, which puts us in the green.
I don't see how we can lose now.
Maybe the 5% that we have left runs out.
Look, Joe, 3, 2, 1. Boom, now you can shut the hell up.
That timing was so shit, it made me want to cry.
Moment of truth, who will we play as?
Ha 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 ha, I told you, George. We will be playing as you, a nobody. Ha ha ha.
What will we be collecting, George?
What does that even mean?
They got it spot on. George doesn't know what he will be collecting, so they made him collect absolutely nothing.
Have you watched a full playthrough of the game to know what he will be collecting? No, he will be collecting shoes. Get it, George? Ha ha ha.
Are you using ChatGPT to make up your jokes? 'Cause they damn suck.
That roast hit harder than a Crusader tank in Syria.
Are you ever going to stop using that reference?
Never. Holy shit, what is that?
That was my comeback to George's presumably epic roast. Anyways, that is it for today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe.
And join our Discord server, link in the description.
We just might have the most active Discord community server like ever.
Dream big, big bro, dream big.